Kalidasa was a Gupta era classical Sanskrit author and playwright. His plays and poetry are primarily based on Hindu Puranas and philosophy. Let's learn some of his lines. Knowledge imparted only to a fit recipient will yield the desired result. Good qualities put their footprints everywhere. When the union and separation of the body and the indweller of the body is common, knowledge, how could the separation from the external entities cause grief to a wise person? Only he can be considered a dhira whose mind is not disturbed or overcome by emotions even in the presence of objects of temptation. Who can reverse the course of two things, namely the mind which is steadfastly clinging to the desired object and water which always flows from higher level to lower level. A valuable diamond does not seek, it is only sought after. There is none who is always happy and comfortable, and none who is always unhappy and miserable. Happiness and sorrow alternate like the rim of a wheel, which goes up and down. For people of character, when in a dilemma, whether a particular conduct or deed is good or bad, their own inner voice or conscience is the final arbiter. The tree bears the intense heat on its head, while it lessens the heat for those who take shelter under it. Fools deride the character of great souls, whose conduct and behavior are different from those of ordinary mortals, who cannot think of possible reasons for such difference. Empty, one loses dignity and respect in society. Fullness, on the other hand, gives one dignity and respect in society. One who is blind throws away even a garland of flower placed on his head, thinking it is a snake. The happiness one gets after a period of grief is all the more enjoyable. One who is afflicted by the intense heat of the sun better enjoys the shade given by a tree than one who is not exposed to the sun's rays. Even a fool becomes clever by association with the wise, just as even muddy water becomes clear when it comes in contact with the fruits of the nirmali tree. Yesterday is but a dream, tomorrow is only a vision, but today well lived makes every yesterday a dream of happiness and every tomorrow a vision of hope. The purity or otherwise of gold can be tested only when it is put through the fire. Misfortune finds the weak spot. A good man never lets grief get the upper hand. The mountains are calm even in a tempest. Grief must be shared to be endured. Deep affection often hits upon the specific remedy. Excessive affection suspects that evil will happen. The office of the government knows no rest. A daughter is another's wealth. By your own self, you come to know yourself. By your own oneself, you create yourself. When you have completed your work, you become absorbed in yourself. Every old poem is not good just because it is old, nor is every new poem to be blamed because it is new. Sound critics, after proper scrutiny, choose one or other. The blockhead is guided by others. In regard to people spiritually old, age is not a criterion for respect. The great men of this world, with extreme difficulty, rise to the summit of ambition, but from it they also easily and swiftly descend. Who does not feel in the silence of contentment that something is wrong, the heart's ache, or a twinge of grief? With ripening fruits trees bend. On account of fresh water, the clouds hang low. With prosperity, the good become humble. Such is truth. the real nature of the benefactors. A good man never allows grief to triumph. Even in a tempest, the mountains are calm. All men are likely to think favorably of themselves. Dancing is the principal amusement of mortals, though they taste vary. The fragrance of flowers spreads only in the direction of the wind, but the goodness of a person spreads in all directions. Thank you.